Welcome to a video from thedigital-lifestyle.com. In this video we're going to have a look at this Lenovo ThinkPad 10 tablet PC. I've got it here on the keyboard dock, which we'll have a look at shortly, but actually it's the tablet itself that is what actually ships. This is an optional accessory. So let's go look at the tablet first. So this is the tablet itself. It's an atom powered Windows 10 tablet, and very nice and light. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, so I have got a cloth here and I've been cleaning the fingerprints off, but as I've been testing it, the fingerprints are returning, but you kind of get that for tablets. So it's a 10.1 inch tablet. It's 597 grams and has a 1920 by 1200 screen, so nice screen resolution. I'm going to stick it in tablet mode as well while we're talking about it. So before I talk about the actual performance, just a quick overview of what it actually looks like. So you see, it's not too thick. It's thinner. It's thicker than, say, an iPad Air or something like that. Thinner than a Surface. In terms of ports, it's fairly basic on ports. We've got Mirco-HDMI. We've got in here a slot for an SD card. Micro SD card. This one has got a SIM card option as well, so you can have 3G mobile, 4G data. We've got headphone and volume rocker. Top here we've got power and a rotation lock. And there's the power port itself, and we've got a USB 2 port there. And then at the bottom we've got the magnetic catch for on the keyboard. I'll put it on here just so I'm talking about it. So it's running Windows 10. It's got a nice soft feel to it, and there's a little touch there. I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but the little dot on the eye of the ThinkPad actually lights up when it's in use. Oh, we've got a 5 megapixel camera on the back here with flash, which is something you don't always see on tablets, and a 1.2 megapixel camera up on the front. So, processor, it's got a Intel Atom Z3795 processor, 2 gig of RAM and a 64 gig SSD drive. So it's not going to scream performance. It's not an Core i7 or anything like that. It's a mobile processor, the Atom processor. So it's not going to set the world of fine performance. It's not an i7 or anything like that. But it is snappy when you're using Windows 10 on it. I've played some games on it, which I shall show you shortly. When you're navigating around, it's nice and fast. Applications load up quite fast as well, and that's Minecraft, which is probably a little bit more taxing, but that does work on it. You know, you can open the weather app, and opening up apps is nice and quick, and the actual speed of the device feels quite snappy using Microsoft Edge. I think parts of that is because of the SSD drive on there, or it's an eMMC drive, I think, technically. But the solid state drive means that it's nice and fast to move around, and you see, it works quite well in tablet mode. It's quite comfortable in the hand. You've got a Windows key on there. I like the Windows key, to be honest, being on there. It's less critical on a Windows 10 device because you've only got the Windows key there, but not all devices have that, and some have it up on here in the bezel, and I do prefer it there. So it's nice and responsive. Like I said, let's have a look if I just play some Minecraft. So here we are running Minecraft. Minecraft taxes it quite a bit, really. My Surface Pro 3 gets quite hot when running Minecraft. This doesn't. I think the processor's around here, somewhere at the back, but it doesn't get hot at all. Some of the other tablets I've used recently have got really hot when doing stuff like this. This doesn't get hot at all, so very efficient. There's no fan. Well, it's silent. I can't hear anything on there at all. And I think that means it has good battery life as well, because while I've been playing Minecraft, yeah, it's on 2 hours there for 66%. Wait till, well, I'll show you again once we've been just using it for browsing and I'll quit Minecraft. But I've been getting 8 hours battery out of this. Let's quit this. Okay, so I've found I've been getting about 8 hours of battery from browsing. So that's really good for a device. where you're using it as a tablet and you want long battery life. So I think that side of it is really good. I've been impressed with that. So it doesn't get hot as well, and that's running on 50% brightness. I think you could put it up to 100% and drain the battery. Well, I found 50% works just about right for me. What I was going to say, the volume's not that loud on the speakers. I won't do it on the YouTube, you can't really tell, but it's not particularly loud. It's a little bit tinny, but what you expect on a small device with a small speaker. You don't want to have it too loud. The other accessory is this rather nice keyboard, which you can slot in like that, and even that itself is not that much thick. It's like a netbook thickness, if you know, that kind of thing. It doesn't seem to lock in. I don't know whether there's a lock button. I should check actually, but I haven't seen a lock button on this, so it does all feel a bit loose. It doesn't seem to clip in. But the keyboard itself is quite nice. There's quite a bit of travel in the keys. It's kind of got that ThinkPad feel. I mean, it's not set a world on fire with the keyboard, but it actually does work rather well. It's quite well balanced. There's a bit of weight in the back here, and I think there's a port there. Perhaps that's where you can put. There's an optional pen as well. No, it feels quite nice and solid. When you put the tablet in, it wait for the rotation lock to I turn the rotation lock on. Let's turn the rotation lock off. Also, the auto rotates on there, so it doesn't tip back when you use it. You've got to put quite a bit of pressure on to actually get it to tip back. So I think that's quite good. I would prefer the angle to be adjustable, but it isn't. It's in that fixed way. But as a keyboard itself, I think it's too bad. You can put it into normal Windows mode without tablet mode, and you're looking at a normal small laptop with the small keys, and the keys are nice and comfortable. So I think the keyboard works quite well on there. I'm sure there must be a way of locking this keyboard in place, but I haven't found it yet. So probably somebody will put it on the YouTube comments how to lock it in place. So price wise, I've seen this vary of price around £400 depending on which option going on. There's a 4 gig version with 128 gig SSD drive on there. This is the 2 gig version. 400 quid you could get a Surface 3, not Surface Pro, but a Surface 3, and then you've got the 100 quid for the keyboard. It's a slightly bigger device, the Surface, slightly more elegant. This is probably feels a bit more business-like. It's well solidly made. So I think this is definitely a device worth looking at if you want a small tablet with the option of it being a laptop. You see there, we've got 7 hours 8 minutes at 65%, so you can really see how the battery lasts plenty of time. Performance is good. I've been using it with Netflix, and videos will play back fine on there. Edge is good, it works fine. It would be nice with the anniversary release of Windows 10. I've got used to that now. I prefer that. And if you want to see the anniversary, or what's codename Revstone, you can have a look at our YouTube channel for some examples of that. But overall, a very nice little tablet. Nice little package, and if you want to get business done, you can install Office on there, you could put Chrome on there. It's a full laptop, it's not just a tablet like an Android tablet that you stuck with the Android apps. This is a full Windows device. So thanks for watching this one. If you have any questions, you can send them on our YouTube channel. You can email me, ian@thedigital-lifestyle.com. ISTix on Twitter. Oh, I should say thanks to Microsoft for sending me this as well, and it for review. And I should say that there is nothing installed on here apart from these. What you see on this screen now is what's installed. So there's not heaps of rubbish installed on there. Windows Defender's activated. I guess it's like the signature versions from Microsoft, where it's just a clean install Windows 10, and that makes such a difference. I think that's probably adds to the performance of it as well. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.